For now she's looking pretty strange. But hopefully at some point we will be able to make her look fine. So now we will rotate this hand a lot. Let me see. First we have to put it next to the elbow, next to the body, more or less. Let's try that. Or first to rotate it. Maybe to rotate it first will be better, because it is far away from the body. And when something is further from other things, it's more easy to work with. Once we put it next to others, it will be very difficult to select it. That's why I'm thinking this will be the best time to do so. Now I need to go from this point of view and rotate it like this. And you see, this is amazingly bad. Hopefully it will not be that bad at the end. And of course it wouldn't be. But now it's looking pretty bad. So I will disable the mask and just smooth here. Just to try to just try to soften the results a bit. Soften this mess that we have made. I have made. Yeah, when the result is good, we have made it. When the result is bad, I have made it, you know? That's more positive attitude towards you. I mean, for me, it's okay, I will fix it either way. It will not be fixable here in the low poly. We should have a bit of more geometry to fix it. This though, we should smooth and just pick up those this muscle here. This is the radialis muscle. And the elbow will be much visible here. But we will refine that in the higher subdivisions, obviously. Let's select this, or at least try to. Let's remove the shotgun. It will be the rifle. It will be easier for us to select without the rifle, and without those easier. Now I will move it front wise, but I need the gun. So I will mask it. Let's try. Okay, now it's good. Now I will move this inward like this. And then I bent it too much. The gun should be pointing more downwards than now. And this wrist should be okay. Yeah, we'll fix that. So I will Control Z, then I will mask all of these and just put my pivot here and move this like that, so it will be pointing downwards. Then I will remove the jacket again, remove these things and this again, and I will try to push this arm. Wow, amazing. This is amazingly bad. Hopefully we will be able to fix this, because those are the bandages, and the bandages, if they got bad, it will require a little bit more time. That's all. I mean, it's not the end of the world as we know it. It's just will require a bit more time. Time that we don't have, because time is of the essence. Alright, good. Now, her biceps will be here. Here there will be a little bit of a bump. And yeah, that's it. Probably. And now we should just put this closer to the body. And hopefully this will fix our problem. And I'm selecting freely the gun itself also. Because I don't care. No, because I will hide it. If I hide it, it wouldn't be good. So I will unmask the gun now from this point of view. Yeah, I'm sorry that this is a little bit advanced masking and unmasking. We should go little points, different points, and mask and mask. It's a bit not so intuitive, obvious, but it should be done because that's the way we do it in the industry. Wow, we've got some hairs in here, and those hairs will be a big problem lately, but I think we'll be able to fix them. How, you will say? Just by removing them probably and making them again, which not gonna be a big issue, I think. So now I will hold the gun downward, but first rotate this a bit like this. And maybe a bit more in the front, although this should point downward. Let me think. So now I'm messing this up a lot here. Hopefully it won't mess the jacket, but the jacket will cover this, so it's fine. I will select now this, the wrist, and then I will try to hide the gun, which happened. Now I'll make this, and hopefully we can make the gun go through there and just fix the wrist. Amazing transformations. And this is only part of it, because the legs will be even more difficult. I don't want to scare you that much, but yeah, the legs. I'm just smoothing a little bit here with shift. It's better this way. Yeah, it's far better, but still, move topology brush will do us good by moving those bandages closer to the body. And probably in the higher subdivision we'll have a lot of work to do. A lot of work. We have to push this upward because there are muscles there that we cannot avoid. If we don't do them, they will haunt us for the rest of our lives. For the rest of our short lives. Because the curse will be big. Okay, here you see, I probably have masked something, and this happened, and this thing happened a lot when we do this, and it's easily fixable, as you can see, but still it happens. So now, how do I mask the gun, the rifle? Okay, this is not the way. Control click, and it's unmasked. That's what I meant to unmask it. And now I will just rotate it towards the body, and it will go exactly where we want it to. Through the fingers of our girl. Through her fingers. Very nice. So, this gun, is it big? Is it small? Who can say? I think it's okay. Is it big? Is it small? Who can say? But I think it's okay. That's nice. I don't know, but it's looking kind of okay. The thing is that bugging me is the face. Here it looks pretty awful. Hopefully, yeah, I know. In the high poly, we know all that it's kind of fine, so we don't care about that too much. So if we want to move the fingers, that they have better grip on here, and probably here we will have to do something like that. We will just mask the gun with control clicking while we're on our pivot, control clicking, and then reverse the mask, and with a big move brush we will start moving them into position, but with small increments. And also we can go with our, but no, we can, okay, so it's fine. And now with control dragging we can just mask these areas. Sometimes this is not working that well, but now it worked, so we are fine. From this direction it looks like it's broken, so I will go and just try to fix it with the move brush. Move brush fixes everything. This, although, this could be fixed also in the high poly. The thing about this model, this posing that we're doing here, is that it should be, it's for the biggest things. The bigger things that require moving of a lot of parts together. That's what it is for. For those kind of finer details, we can just do them later. This doesn't look that good. Because if we grab the gun, it will be... yeah, it won't be like that. So we have to figure that out, because now it looks a bit off. Although she's grabbing it, but her wrist should be more downward, and this part of the thumb should be closer to the weapon itself. So maybe we should just move the weapon a bit closer to the thumb and then adjust the fingers. That could be probably the decision. Maybe yes. And this thumb should point in the other direction, so I will inverse the selection, go with my move brush and just move this thumb a bit like this. I could ruin it, but at least I would have tried to do something. If we don't try, we fail before even trying, if we don't try, you know. So we kind of, not always, sometimes we have to try in order to make something happen. I can move this, move those inward. Very, very little increments, because otherwise, you know, it could be very bad. Okay. Now it looks a bit interesting. Let's move the gun itself so it's better lying into our arm. Yeah, I know that's hard coding here. It's a little bit of cheating, maybe it could be, but I don't care. Yeah, basically I don't care. Because if it's working, it's not cheating. Only if it's not working and it's looking bad, then it's probably cheating, or it's not even cheating, it's nothing. So now we will select the jacket. We will, yes. And then we will move this closer to the body with the move topology brush. Let's try if we can make it. This will be a bit difficult, but by little increments again, we should be able to do it. Yeah, because this is also going into the body, which is not exactly what we want. But we'll see on the higher subdivisions how this will look, and probably we will work it out then there also. What else is a problem here? We see this is not fitting. Here probably there are some issues, but this also we should see in the higher subdivision. Now we cannot fix it, even if we want. I'll disable symmetry, disable the everything, and then control click on this and just try to place it into position with the move brush. There will be a lot of this kind of small details that we will just have to fix, and this will be like just a matter of time, and we have to put this time, because otherwise all those 36 or whatever hours that we have put so far into our model will be just for nothing. So now we need everything from now on to be perfect in order for our model to look fine at the end, and that what's matter. That what matters, not that what's matter. Whatever, yeah, it's you know what I mean. We have to make the pose good. I've seen a lot of Good models with bad poses, they don't look that good. Bad models with good poses though look pretty nice, which leads us to the conclusion that the pose is pretty important. And now we have a good pose, almost good pose. Maybe this could be a little bit more downish, but we can adjust that, obviously. We can. Now the legs, they will be pretty darn difficult, because I have to first move them a bit in this direction, all the legs, and then rotate them in some direction. It will be awful, but let's start. Let's start doing. We have 5 minutes. Probably we can go through somewhere with it. So I'm selecting all the legs until until here, and I'm trying to select also those panties here, because all the pants, what the visible parts of them, because otherwise if we move everything and they're partly moved, they will be very distracted. Of course, distorted, but it's not, I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but whatever. So now I have to move everything from the belly button down this direction. Okay, so yeah, very difficult it will be. Why I'm doing this? Because now I will go and move everything in the other direction, but it will be leg by leg. I mean, one leg at a time. So first take this leg. Of course, those bags will be extremely distorted. I will try to preserve them kind of, but probably I wouldn't succeed. So I'm sorry about that, bags. You will be just victims of this cruel thing, or I can just hide them, which will be the smartest thing. And of course we could have done the same thing for all the other things that we have hidden, but what's the point? Wow. Okay, mask this. You have to always see if you haven't got anything else with the mask, which will be distorted, and yeah. So I will basically move the leg like this. Okay, I will Control Z because my mask is getting also those things here on the other leg, which I don't want. And now let's try it again. Let's try it from here, where the leg is located. Yeah, this ass is going to be very distorted, badly distorted, especially if I do kind of this thing, rotate the leg, which would be absolutely normal thing for her to do. And then we will fix this, but let's see the back side here. Not good, but we probably can smooth, we can move, we can do a lot of things to fix it. Probably we will fix it at the end. Now it's time to move the other leg. Let's smooth this, and the other leg will make the same thing, but in the same way. I mean, in the same direction. Let's see how this will happen. This will be probably bad, but yeah, let's not get there yet. We'll see how this will go. I'm definitely not super hyped about it. So let's go here and just move it like this. It should go below her, on her center of mass, around here. Yeah, basically. And of course we will fix the leg, but this should go even more like this. Okay, I think we have it. It's kind of nice. We have to fix the back here. The lower back we have to fix a lot. but we will. And yes, here it's not gonna be like this, so I will mask it again, this leg, and move it a little bit upward because it's too much down now. It's too much, it's not good. Not gonna be fine. Let's see how it will go. Alright. Yeah, we have to move it upwards, it's too much down. Let's select it. Select this too. This. All those hairs. Selected. And hopefully not selected anything on the other leg. And then just move it upward a bit. And let's see how we will do here. On the bottom we will select this boot and kind of move it like this to be horizontal. Maybe a little bit like this too. Horizontal is nice. And then this we should also move. Let's try to catch it without catching the knife. Like this. To mask it without masking the knife. Let's hide the knife though. It will be much easier for us to do it if we hide the knife. And then reverse the mask, go here and move this into position. Okay, this is looking kind of in the concept, although maybe this leg should be a bit more elongated in the other direction. Who knows? And of course we should finish the video now because we are having a lot of... we are over 20 minutes now. Yeah, let's see perspective. And it's starting to take shape. I think it's looking even nice now. And when we do the dog and make it closer to her and everything else, probably everything will come into place. We'll see. We'll see. So, see you in the next video. We'll see.